In 2007, Eastover became Cumberland County's 9th municipality. The small town is located just across the Cape Fear River from Fayetteville. Mayor Charles McLaurin and Mayor Pro-tem Sara Piland tell us about Eastover's heritage and its plans for the future.
The name Eastover came from the communities of Beard, Flea Hill, probably Rock Hill area combining into one area. People were just kind of related, and it became known as Eastover. Flea Hill came from probably in the 1800s, maybe even 1700s, when the churches were built up high off the ground and there were not any foundation, not enclosed. Animals would sleep under the church. This is a sandy area up here. Consequently, with the animals being up under the buildings, fleas infested under the buildings, and so when people go to church, fleas would get on the people, and they became known as Flea Hill. Eastover probably came from people going across the river east, and it became East over the river. Eastover's boundary is approximately 11.5 square miles or miles. It's probably taken up most of the more densely populated area. Population of Eastover is approximately 3,700 people. Now, families out here pretty much own a lot of land. It's been in families for generations. A lot of people are reluctant to sell land, and as their children probably acquire it, it'd probably be more divided up and people begin to move more out here, but it's growing anyway. Currently we're renting a town hall, purchased land for a town hall with a former Civic Club building, and we anticipate starting on that next few months. And we look forward to that, and I think the community will be proud of what we do. We're going to be working on what is going to be the commercial zone of Eastover in the next few months, and some zoning issues that we have, things like that. I think the primary landmarks in Eastover is the old Eastover School. I think that's what we used as the cupola off that school as our logo on our town seal. Well, I think myself, along with the council, is all very proud of our efforts to incorporate, along with the Progress Eastover Committee, and being on the ground floor of that and seeing the fulfillment of having this thing come to fruition has been a real joy. Plus, having a hand in doing the right things for Eastover and seeing the growth come in a positive way.
The incorporation of Eastover was really phenomenal. It was sort of the right thing at the right time, the right place. We had our community come together, and there was united agreement that we should seek incorporation. And we spent more than 2 years actually in that effort. We were very successful because of the people. The people of Eastover wanted that. They wanted to have a voice in what was happening in the community. They wanted to control their own destiny, and they saw incorporation as a way to do that. And those of us who served on the incorporation committee were simply instruments acting on behalf of the people. But it has proven to be a very worthwhile thing. We now are able to make decisions for our community. People know they can come to the town council and to the mayor, to the town staff members to express concerns and to get questions answered. We do have a tax levy, of course, here in Eastover, and when we incorporated, we chose a very low tax levy because we were not interested in having a lot of urban services here. People want this to remain a rural community, at least a community that has a rural character. And so we were not looking to very quickly move toward a lot of urban services. So our tax rate is very low. But in that tax rate, we've been able to generate funds to provide some additional services to the people. The street lighting, the law enforcement, a deputy here in the town, and we also provide the fire department and recreation department services. So most of the monies that we receive go directly back into services for our people. One of the important services that we are now providing is the zoning and planning, and we work with the Cumberland County Planning Department. As a matter of fact, we have a planner on their staff assigned to us, and we reimburse the county for his services. And he is working with us now on the design of a commercial district here in Eastover, which will be along Dunn Road, which is the primary street through the town of Eastover. The fire department is a very special service that our community provides. It has been through the Cumberland County system that fire department has been funded in years past. However, when we became incorporated, the town assumed responsibility for that, and the 10 cents per $100 evaluation goes to the Eastover Fire Department. We have 2 schools that perform exceptionally well. We have some talented teachers, talented principals, and talented students. Armstrong Elementary School and Eastover Central Elementary School are located within the town of Eastover. I think all of us who were involved in the corporation can identify with a mother giving birth to a baby. We felt that that's what happened when we incorporated. A new town was born, and of course you have to give a lot of care, tender, loving care to that baby, and we're trying to do that as a town council. We all feel a responsibility to help move our community forward, and we are trying to nurture our community as best we can.